Solstice simply means sun stands still, as if there's a timeless moment once a year where the sun has retreated into the darkness of the eternal night, and as if life itself has retreated. And then the sun comes back. That's what's happened so far. And in ancient cultures, people imagined that humans needed to participate in order to help the sun come back from the darkness. And there's an idea hidden in there, which goes way back, that the soul of each person has its own inner sun. Modern times that appears as the idea of the deep self or the awakened soul. But the sense from ancient times, the archetypal sense, is that there's a hidden light inside each person, the light inside the soul, that is connected to the sun. And that when humans participate in the imagination and the prayerful ways and practices of helping the sun come back, it awakens and stirs the light of life inside each person, and a person's own life becomes more vitalized and more imbued with a light from within. Another ancient idea is the light that's inside each person is similar to the light that's inside each plant, which is connected to the light that's inside each star, which is of course connected to the light of the sun that's trying to come back from the dark reaches of night. And so solstice was one of the big cosmological, astrological, mythological, maybe the biggest occasion in a way, because of the sense that everything's falling into darkness, and imagination and prayers and caring about life is needed in order to bring the light back. It's not just the darkest time of the year, it's also dark times on earth. We're living through the dark times again because we have nature unraveling and culture collapsing at the same time. There's a loss of species going on, which is like a darkening of the light of the spirit of life. And there's a loss of many things that are ideals, and the higher ideals of humanity are threatened and often lost. And that's another darkening of the light. And so consciously engaging in bringing back the light can be of benefit to one's own self and soul, and at the same time a benefit to the earth and the cosmos. Something that needs to come back that has been somewhat lost in the dark also is the idea of human ritual and community ritual. And traditionally, up until modern times, the things that were very difficult to bear, the heavy things in life, and the things that are hard to solve, were not simply left to committees or people trying to think their way through it. Things would be put into song. Songs can carry things that could crush us otherwise. But not only that, people took the opportunity in many ways to step out of the rush of time and the crush of daily experience, and to step into what people used to call the other world, the world behind the world that's right next to the world that most people think is the only world, the world of imagination, the world of deep feelings, the world of really of love and the origin of everything that comes into life in the regular world. That world behind the world, that world called sometimes the inner other world, is the place where vitality can be found, where resources of imagination and invention are hidden inside each soul. And it's as if modern people, modern cultures have lost the connection to the world behind the world, to the other world, which is also the inner world, and at times is also the underworld. And so a solstice ritual is the perfect time to bring all of those things back. And because it's cosmological as well as mythological, inherent in the whole thing is the notion and the feeling that we're all in this together, because the darkest night of the year falls everywhere, because the concern about the spirit of life is really everywhere. And it's one of those ways that we can understand that it's all interrelated, all the way from the feet on the ground, all the way to the stars at the edge of the galaxy, all interrelated. And we are mixed in and woven in with it all just by virtue of being born. And so cultures traditionally would seek the times and the opportunities to be reborn, just the way the sun is seemingly reborn from the darkness. Humans are tied into that potential. And winter solstice, the darkest time of the year, was when that potential was most needed and in a strange way most available.